Hello students. In the last class we were discussing about debenture, the concept of debenture and various classifications of debenture or kinds of debentures and the differences between shares and debentures. So we know that what is a debenture. We have studied almost all the theory parts of debenture. So you know that what is a debenture. Now we are going to see the accounting part of the debenture, that means issue of debentures. Issue of debentures. Shares can be or debentures can be issued just like shares. That means it can be issued for consideration of cash and can be issued for consideration other than cash. So if we think about issue of debentures for consideration of cash, we know that what will be the journal entry, because we have studied issue of shares for consideration of cash. Same way the journal entries can be there here also. So there we have studied if we issue shares for consideration of cash, first journal entry will be bank account debtor to share application. Here also if we collect the money in installments, for the debenture, we will write in the same way cash account debtor to debenture application, then debenture application account debtor to debenture capital, then debenture allotment debtor to debenture capital, then bank account debtor to debenture debenture allotment, then debenture first call debtor to debenture capital, then bank account debtor to debenture first call, then debenture second and final call. If second call is the last call, debenture second and final call debtor to debenture capital and bank account debtor to debenture capital. That is the case when debentures are issued in installments. But in the case of debentures, it will be normally issued in lump sum. That means application money and all the other money will be collected together. So in that case, what can be the journal entry? That's what we are going to discuss here today. Okay, installment case, in that way questions will be rare in CBSE. But you can expect questions when debentures are issued in lump sum. So in that manner, we have to write the journal entries. So let us see what are the journal entries if debentures are issued in lump sum for consideration of cash. So the first journal entry on receipt of amount. On receipt of debenture amount, the journal entry is bank account debtor to application money, allotment money, everything is receiving together. So we will write the journal entry as to debenture application. You have to write completely. Okay, you cannot write DB full stop, and here it can be written like this: debenture application and allotment. This is the journal entry. Okay, bank account debtor to debenture application and allotment. If we issue 1000 debentures at the rate of 100, so what will be the journal entry? 1 lakh. That means 1000 into 100. 1 lakh will be the amount. Is it clear? So that is the journal entry on receipt of the amount. Then second journal entry, this amount will be transferred to debenture capital. So the journal entry will be, that means on transfer of debenture amount to capital. this amount will be transferred to capital. What will be the journal entry? Debenture application and allotment debtor to debenture. You can write to debenture or debenture capital. To debenture means this debenture capital. So normally debentures will have different types of debentures will be there. That debentures will be represented by mentioning the percentage of interest. Suppose sometimes 12% debenture will be there. Sometimes 10% debenture will be there, like that. So these debentures will be known by the percentage of interest. So if it is, suppose it is given that 12% debentures at the rate of 12% debentures, 1000 12% debentures are issued at the rate of 100. So what will be the journal entry? Bank account debtor to 12% debenture application and allotment. Again 12% debenture application and allotment debtor to 12% debenture or debenture capital. So this is the journal entry at the time of issue of debentures. Okay. These two journal entries only are there at the time when we issue debentures for consideration of cash. Is it clear? Now let us see some journal entries when we issue debentures for consideration other than cash. Okay. Issue of debentures for consideration other than cash. Issue of debentures for consideration other than cash. So, what are the situations for issue of debentures for consideration other than cash? In that, here we are going to discuss first about purchase of an asset. On purchase of an asset. Suppose, for example, here we are purchasing machinery of rupees 1,08,000 from Global Machines. Global Machines. Here we are purchasing machine but not giving cash now. So what will be the journal entry? So on purchase of an asset we will write asset debtor to vendor. That is the journal entry, assets debtor to vendor. So here what can be written? What is that asset? Now as per this example, what we can write? Machinery debtor. Machinery account debtor, how much? 1,08,000 to vendor. Who is the vendor? Who is that vendor? Vendor is Global Machines. So Global Machines. Global Machines 1,08,000. So that is the journal entry at the time when we purchase machine. Normally we will write this. So which is that asset? That asset will be written to vendor. Vendor is here the Global Machines. Then let us see the next transaction. Here we purchase the machine, and instead of that we are doing first we are issuing debentures. Issued 12% debentures of rupees 100 each. Okay, its value 100 each. That means face value is 100 each. So like that we issued. That means for issue of debentures at par or at face value, we are issuing debentures for face value. At face value we are issuing. Then what will be the journal entry? The journal entry is we have to pay to vendor. So vendor account debtor to debentures we are issuing. So we will write debenture or debenture capital. So as per this example, what we can write? Who is the vendor? Global Machines. Global Machines account debtor. How much we have to pay? 1,08,000. The same way we have written journal entry for issuing shares for purchase of asset. So like that, instead of share, what we are issuing? Debenture. That's all. So Global Machines debtor to which debenture is issuing? 12% debentures. How much? 1,08,000. So in narration, what we will write? Being how many debentures are issued? So 1,080 debentures, 1,080, 12% debentures issued at the rate of rupees 100 each. So that is what at the time, issued at the time or issued at par. Then next, for issue of debentures at premium. So what we are doing? We are issuing debentures at premium. Then what will be the journal entry? So instead of this we are issuing, that means second entry we can write second entry in first option. Here in second option. We are not issuing at a par but issuing at a premium. So what will be the journal entry? We will write, what will write? Vendor debtor to debenture to securities premium reserve. So what we will write here as per this equation? So here we are issuing, second case what we are doing? Issued 12% debentures of rupees 100 each at rupees 120. So its value is 100 but issued at 120. That means issued at a premium. So what will be the journal entry here? Vendor debtor. Vendor account debtor. His account or the money payable to him will not change in any case. That will be same only. Whether it is at premium or par or at a discount, the money payable to him will be same. That will not change. That's what you have to think. So that will not change. That you should bear in mind always. Okay. Then 12% debentures. 12% debentures. How to calculate? 1,80,000 we have to pay to him. That is including premium because it is issuing at rupees 120. No. Then what will be the face value? Face value is 90,000. 90,000. Then to securities premium reserve. Securities premium reserve, how much it will be? That means 1,80,000. Sorry, not 1,80,000. 1,08,000. 1,08,000 divided by 120. If it is 120, what will be? How much? Premium is 20 rupees. Okay. So how much it will be there? 18,000. So that is the way of writing journal entry. At the time it is issued at a premium. Then let us see when the debentures are issued at a discount. That's what next we are going to see. The last topic. Okay. So the third case for issue of debentures at a discount. That means we purchased the machine from Global Machines. For them, what we are doing? For the value of machine, we are issuing debentures to them at a discount. So at that time, what will be the journal entry? So the third option we are writing here, issued 12% debentures of rupees 100 each at rupees or at a discount of 10%. Here debentures are issued, its face value is 100 but issued at a discount of 10%. Then what will be the journal entry? So that journal entry we are writing, that means for the issue of debentures at a discount. So what will be the journal entry here? Vendor debtor, then for him discount is giving, discount is an expense, so it will be debited. Okay, when vendor debtor discount on issue of debentures, debtor to debenture or debenture capital. Okay, so as per the example, what we have to write? Vendor debtor. Who is vendor? Global Machines debtor. Global Machines debtor. How much? 1,08,000 we have to pay to him or pay to them. Then for them debentures are issued and issued at a discount. So we will write discount on issue of debentures. Which debentures? 12% debentures. Discount on issue of 12% debentures. How to calculate? 1,08,000 if it is after deducting discount. It is issuing after deducting discount. So it is 10% discount. Value is 100. 10% is there. So 100 minus 10% of 100. 10% of 100 is 10. So 100 minus 10, 90. If it is 90, what will be 100? Sorry, what will be 10% discount? Okay, that is what we have to write. So we will get here 12,000. Then to 12% debentures. 12% debentures. How much? If 1,08,000 is after deducting discount, what will be 100? That means face value. How much it will be? 1,20,000. Okay. So that is the journal entry. Vendor debtor, discount on issue of debentures, debtor to debentures or debenture capital. That is the journal entry. Now, see here we have to see what is the way of treating discount. Discount on issue of debentures is there. So this discount on issue of debentures, what the company is to do is that as per accounting standard 26, discount on issue of debentures must be written off during the period of this debentures. During the period of this debenture means, suppose this debenture 12% debenture is issued for 10 years. 10 years are the maturity period. So within 10 years it will be this discount on issue of that debentures which should be written off from the profit. Okay. So discount on issue of debentures must be written off from debenture value during the lifetime of the debenture. Okay, that is the speciality for treatment of discount on issue of debentures. So these are all the different cases of issue of debentures for conservation other than cash or for purchase of an asset. Now one more thing let us discuss. Purchase of this a business by the issue of debentures. Issue of debentures as purchase consideration. See, if we issue debentures for at the time of asset as consideration, that also we call it as purchase consideration. But here the purchase consideration we mean is the debentures issued for the purchase of some business. For example, we have studied regarding issue of shares for the purchase of business. Just like that, we are issuing here debentures for the purchase of asset. For example, we purchase the business of X Limited. X Limited is purchased. Okay, this business is purchased for rupees 5 lakh. Business is purchased for rupees 5 lakh. And the assets, for example, furniture of the business valued at rupees 1 lakh. Then machinery rupees 1,75,000, land and building rupees 2,25,000. Then one motor car was there, rupees 50,000. That was valued at rupees 50,000. And outside liabilities were there, total liability was there, rupees 1 lakh. So this business we are purchased for the issue, by the issue of debentures. So what will be the journal entry for the purchase of assets, for purchase of the business? We will write here all the assets first. But which are assets? That means on purchase of business, we will write the journal entry. Here the assets: furniture, account debtor, how much? 1 lakh. Machinery, debtor 1,75,000, machinery account debtor. Then land and building, account debtor 2,25,000. Then motor car debtor 50,000. To to liabilities 1 lakh. Then we are paying purchase consideration. That purchase consideration should be given to X Limited. So X Limited, how much? 5 lakh. Here it is 5,50,000. Here it is 6 lakh. So where shortage? Here is the shortage. If shortage comes on the debit side, we will write it as goodwill. Goodwill, that is balancing figure. This and all we have seen in the case of issue of shares for purchase of a business. So if balance comes on the debit side, it will be considered as asset. That means goodwill. And if the balance comes in the liability side, that means credit side, we will consider it as capital profit or capital reserve. It will be transferred to capital reserve. Okay. Then here goodwill, because we have paid more value than the total difference between total assets and liabilities. That extra value paid for the business is considered as the reputation of the business. That's why 50,000 is written. So if we give the amount less than the difference of debit and credit, then here we get a profit, that is capital profit. It will be transferred to capital. So here in this case we have got goodwill. Now this purchase consideration we are issuing debentures. For that what we are doing? We are paying the purchase consideration by issue of how much? 5,000, 12%, and let it be 10%. 10% debentures of rupees 100 each. 5% debentures are issued for the value of consideration at rupees 100 each. Then so we will write the next entry: issue of debentures as purchase consideration. What can be the journal entry? We are issuing to vendor, isn't it? So X Limited debtor to 10% debentures. 5,000 into 100. This 5,000 debentures of rupees 100 each. So it will be how much? 5 lakh. Then like this, sometimes debenture may be issued at a discount or at a premium also. That also is there. So that is just like what we have done at the time of purchase of asset. Okay. So these are all about issue of debentures. We have studied today about issue of debentures on consideration of cash and issue of debentures for consideration other than cash. In that case, two things we have studied: debentures issued for the purchase of assets and debentures issued for purchase of business. Okay, all of you clear that?